Good evening, my name is Eddy Otanez, A00105628. I study international business. This class is Technical English 2, given every Friday from 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. and it is taught by Professor Victor Sueros. Next, I'm going to talk about some aspects that I learned during the last class of Unit 25 through 29. And I will start chronologically with the Unit 25 called Corporate Social. First off, this unit aims for us to consider the responsibilities of businesses and discuss the ethic of various business practices. Now, and after establishing the aim of the unit, we went on to answer some questions such as how important to you is job security? Behind a single family household, job security is important for me because it let me project where I can invest my money or where I can spend it without worrying about not having enough money. And job security also provide me with stability. You prefer to have a single full-time job or various part-time activities? In my case, I prefer a full-time job as it offers more stability and good mental health as opposed to having several part-time job which bring more responsibility and stress. And the last question was: is technological progress creating or destroying job on balance? In my opinion, it is a balance since at the same time that is eliminate the labor force is create more job opportunities because it will need employees for its maintenance and security. Also, I learned some words in the meanings such as contract work. It is a contract employment involves hiring a person for a specific job under particular terms of for a fixed period of time. The layering is removing unproductive part of the management hierarchy to make the organization more flexible and efficient. And outsourcing is nothing more than you see other businesses as subcontractors to supply components of service. Other words was relocation, casual work, downsizing, job sharing. Moreover, we also did a marching work activity based on the circumstance of employing someone or firing someone. And the word was appoint, engage, fire, hire, lay off, let go, make redundant, requit, sack, take off. So as well we talking, we came to the conclusion that appoint, engage, hire, recruit, and take on mean to employ, and fire, lay off, let go, make redundant, and sack mean to dismiss. In conclusion, I found every aspect of this unit interesting and at the same time vital and useful for my future. Next unit, 26, called exchange rate. The objectives of this unit were the following: to consider the cause of exchange rate fluctuation and to discuss the desirability of a tax of currency transactions. In this unit, we also answer some interesting question on which I can remember is: why do company, institutions, and people buy and sell currency? Some of the reasons why people buy currency can be for travel, to make purchases in a specific currency, or to make a payment of some financial instrument that are different currency that are country. In addition, we read a quite interesting materials that clarify my many doubts I had about the subject. Along with this, we did several activities that had us relate sentence with the words, some of which I can remember are revalue, devalue, flooring, proponent, depreciate, appreciate, hinder, and fluctuation. Some definition for revalue is to increase the value of a currency in a otherwise fixed system, and devalue is like the opposite, is to decrease the value of a currency in a otherwise fixed system, and depreciate is to fall in value in market system, and appreciate is to rise in value in a market system. In conclusion, this unit was a little complicated for me to understand since it was not a very well known subject for me, but in the causes of the development of the subject, I was able to understand more easily. Next unit called international rate. Before anything else, the objective of this unit were to consider the theory of free trade while also discussing the advantages and disadvantages of international trade. In this unit, we also answered some questions. Some of the ones I remember are how many things can you say that were important for another country? I answered my computer, my desk, my LC, my TV, and other things. And how much of the food you eaten in the last 24 hours came from abroad? Well, this morning I had some Mexican candy and a hamburger from McDonald's. What are your country is major trading partners? And for Dominican Republic is United States. And what are your country most important exports? In this case, is United States too. In addition, we did some vocabulary activities that help me improve my vocabulary. Free trade means import and export of goods and service. We are any government restrictions. It means restricting import by the way of trade barriers, such as tariff and quotas. A tariff is a charge on import, and quota is a maximum quantity of goods of a specific kind that can be imported into a country. And this unit, we conclude by reading some sentence and saying if we are in favor or against. Finally, the last unit, 28, is called Economy and Ecology. Some of the end to this unit was discuss global warming, consider possible solution to global warming and the economic consequence. At first, we started answering some questions that when we went on to read about the economy of climate change by the Fresh Economy Christian Goliath. In addition, with the vocabulary word activity, some of the words I can remember at this moment is mean, bird, streaming form, crucial question, discounter, rate or return, highly cost effective, poverty line, poorest nation. One word that caught my attention was poverty line, which defines the minimum and also the maximum level of income that a country can earn according to its custom, traditions, and belief necessary to acquire an adequate standard of living in a given country. For example, for United States is 26,000. In addition to this, we did more activity which helped me to improve my pronunciation and learn new words. In conclusion, I can say that I was able to learn a lot in the courses of the time in which the subject was developed, and it is a plus for me because this will help me in the future. Thank you.